Hi winners, hope you're doing good. So this is Dr. Srikanth from Team MDS CONQUER. Now I'll be discussing the pattern of reading and how to approach the upcoming subjects in your schedule. The main subject is Prostho integrated with most of the dental materials. So normally if you just consider DM, okay, so I regularly split DM into three parts, okay, part 1, part 2 and part 3. So part 1 is mainly inclined with Prostho. Like you see most like more than half of your DM, that is 50%, more than 50% of DM is integrated with prosthetics. And the next one is conservative, okay. You see like more than 30% of your dental materials is integrated with conservative, that is the common topics will be there. You see your composites, you see your amalgam, direct filling golds, dental cements. So you see like more than 30% is integrated with operative and more than 50% is integrated with prosthetic part, that is your impression materials, investments, casting procedures, casting defects. You see your dental waxes, you see your gypsum products. There are lots of things like casting, ceramics, and all these are like common topics for both DM as well as for prosthetics. And the leftover is others, that is your DM related to your ortho, DM related to your pedo. So the leftover is going to be in the zone of 15 to 20%. So it's better like it is better like or the schedule of MDS Conquer is always in such a way that we try to integrate and read the subjects together so that the overall burden on the preparation will drop down. So now in the upcoming few days, we are going to handle both Prostho in combination with the DM topics which are related to prosthetics. So that is the game plan. And I hope you're ready for this. So I just give a brief glance at what we are going to do in the upcoming few days. So the next very important aspect is about the areas and how many marks does prosthetics or DM is going to carry. So most of you are planning to give the two important examinations. Okay, one is going to be your Neet MDS. And according to the blueprint of Neet MDS that is given by NBE people, so they have clearly mentioned in part B that your prosthetics is going to carry 14 marks, okay, right? And if you talk about the next exam that most of us have planned to give is your INICET, which will be 2 rounds. One will be in the November session and the next one will be in the May session. So, and the marks that are allocated for prosthetics will vary from year to year when you're keen in observing the INICET question papers. That ranges from 10 to 18 in the range. Sometimes it will be low, sometimes it will be too high. Okay, but the overall I'll be considering it as 15 as a mean value. Okay, so these are the Prostho scores in your Neet MDS as well as in your INICET. That is around like 14 to 15. You can consider it as, in general, 14 to 15 MCQs will be from prosthetics. And when I'm talking about the DM, which is now integrated, so normally DM is going to carry 14 marks according to NBE blueprint. But now we are focusing only on half of the DM. That is, let it be like 50% of the DM which is related to Prostho part. So I'll be adding 7 marks, okay, in and around like 7 marks. And INICET, yes, of course, it will be almost in the same range, okay. So I'll keep it as 7. So the overall things that we are going to do in the upcoming few days is going to be 14 plus 7, that is going to be 21 to 24. So you know that, right? Your INICET is for 200 MCQs, whereas your NEET is going to be for 240 MCQs. And in the upcoming few days, in the upcoming few weeks, like 3 to 4 weeks, you're going to do 10% of your entire syllabus. Like you see INICET, let's consider as 20 marks you're doing. So INICET is going to be 10%. And if you're talking about NBE NEET, so you're roughly carrying like 23 to 24 or 22 to 24. So it's almost equal to 10% of your syllabus will be integrated to the prosthetic integration part of your DM. So Prostho integrated topics of DM together is going to carry 10% of your score in the final exam. And of course, it's a dental subject, familiar subject. So most of you, like an interns who has done this subject few months back, maybe repeater who is taking the exam for the second time has done this subject like few months back, like a year back. Okay, so you're comfortable when compared to a subject of like general anat or biochemistry, which was done in the first BDS. I feel like people are more comfortable with the prosthetics. Okay, right. So this is a rough glance that we are going to do 10% of the syllabus of your INICET and the NEET in the upcoming 3 weeks. That is Prostho with DM. So topics to be done. Okay, so topics to be done and the rough schedule is this. So first we are going to start with prosthetics, and that too we are going to start with the topic which is more comfortable for you, because you do more practical oriented stuff in your BDS final year, let it be an internship, is most of CDs, complete dentures. But whatever RPDs we do is not a real RPD. So RPD part is going to be difficult. So whatever we do practical wise is different, and whatever we do theory wise is different. So definitely RPD is going to take more time, okay? But CD is going to be taking less time, because the practical part and the theory part will be same. So it is easy for you to understand and read. So what I have done is I have allocated 4 days for your CD, and followed by a 1 extra day for your pre-prosthetic surgeries as well as maxillofacial process. Why I want to add a 3-star maxillofacial process is, after COVID-19, you see more number of mucormycosis cases. I'm not very sure about your college in specific, but you see like most of your government dental colleges, okay, right? You see there is a bulk of maxillofacial process cases for your postgraduates in the departments. That is basically due to the mucormycosis. So mucormycosis is a complication which is seen in COVID individuals. So you have more such cases, and the best alternative is a maxillofacial process. So nowadays you see a regular question on a maxillofacial process compared to few years back, and this topic is most often ignored in most of your MCQ books. So that is the reason why I have added a 3-star. So pre-prosthetic surgeries, which is an integrated part of your oral surgery, that is covered in oral surgery also, and maxillofacial process is a topic which is more important after COVID-19. So I have allocated 1 special day to handle this maxillofacial process along with the pre-prosthetic surgeries. Then I have given a 3 days plan for your FPD. FPD is more comfortable. I see, like, according to me, the most comfortable subtopic in your prosthetics is going to be your fixed partial denture. FPD is going to be so easy. You can understand and you can finish it as quick as possible. This is going to be the most comfortable topic. Okay, right? And then jumps is the most difficult part. Then it's going to be your RPD is going to be difficult part. So I have given 4 days, 1 extra day for an RPD. But I'll try my best to explain the things in the most easiest and the simplest way, so that we can handle and finish the things fast, understand the things fast to get a better score in the examination. Followed by a 5-star topic in your Prostho, which is integrated to other subjects, like implants is integrated to your oral surgery. Implants is integrated to your perio. You see, like, lots of stuff related to implants will be there in your perio. And implants, apart from Prostho, is integrated to DM, because all the basic characteristic features or the things of titanium, gradings of titanium, what happens with the titanium, everything will be discussed in your dental materials, because that's a material. Titanium is a material that is used in dentistry for an implant, so it will be a part of your DM also. Okay, so implants I have given 2 days, so we will try to cover the most important areas and the frequent areas and the concepts of the implants. So this is a plan of Prostho. I have split the Prostho into CD, pre-prosthetic plus your maxillofacial. Then I have given FPD, and I have given RPD, and the last one is I have planned for implants. Okay, so these are the major subtopics where your the Prostho has been split. So then I'll be talking about DM, which is more inclined to Prostho. So I have given the physical properties. That's the first chapter. All your coefficient of thermal expansion, your compressive strengths, different types of materials, your concepts of surface energies. So there are lots of things like contact angles, lots of concepts which are very, very interesting. Okay, because you see, like DM is more of a memory based subject, but the first chapter is a solidly a concept oriented aspect. How the stress strain graph and what is going to happen, what is toughness. So all these are going to be so interesting. Okay, so the first 2 days we are going to cover the physical properties of dental materials. Then we'll be jumping into impression materials and gypsum products for the next 2 days, in which we are going to cover agar in detail, alginate in detail, and all the elastomeric impression materials. That 4 impression materials we are going to handle. Okay, that is for the next 2 days, and followed by the next 2 days we are going to handle the metallurgy as well as ceramics. Ceramics is a very, very important topic. Metallurgy is a very, very important topic where the questions are very frequently repeated from these areas. Even if you see the recent NEET examination, that is NEET MDS 2023, or ready to be the recent INICET, you have so many questions on these areas. And all the minor topics, like you see, like dye material is a minor topic which can be done in a half an hour. Dental waxes is a short topic. Casting missions, casting procedures, casting defects, investment materials, soldering, welding, brazing, finishing, polishing, all these are minor topics. Okay, and most of the topics will take less than 30 minutes of your time. The smart video is going to take less than 30 minutes of your time. So then I have planned a 3 days revision, 3 days revision for you, and we have a NEET pattern examination of 240 marks. So that is 240 into 4. So every right answer is going to carry +4, and every wrong answer is going to carry -1. Unattempted answer is going to carry 0. So this is a rough plan of action of the Prostho integrated to DM. Okay, right? So this is out. And coming to the checklist, like what are the major things that you have to keep in your head when you're talking about this particular subject? Okay, so must do or mandatory to do. The first one is like your power play books 1. Okay, as of now, if you don't have access to the PP books, I strongly recommend you to go with the Dental Pulse synopsis. Okay, meanwhile, because there are few people, the books will take a delivery time of 7 days at least after you're part of MDS CONQUER. So meanwhile, you can start with the Dental Pulse synopsis, not an issue. The second one is the smart videos on the website. Okay, right. The third one is your topic specific exams on the website, or you can solve the questions for practice from any of the MCQ books, either Dental Pulse or Dentist, or both sometimes. Okay, but I initially strongly recommend you to start with one book. Then if you're fine, then you can have the second book. So because like interns may not have a flexibility of time, but if you're a repeater, I strongly recommend you to solve more MCQs, to keep 2 books. First start with one and end with other. Okay, and plan the revision for both. But in intern, I don't want to keep it as a standardized, but if an intern is able to manage the time, reading 2 books is very safe. Okay, because the accuracy will be more, the practice will be more. If not, you can keep one book as a primary source and the second book as a secondary source. Okay, right. Then evening we are going to have a short activity that will be on the WhatsApp, and it will be for 30 minutes time, where we are going to discuss some diagrams, some concepts, some confusion aspects, some content directly from textbook reading. Something will be done. Okay, so this is a main checklist that you have to make a note. And for example, if you're a pro-life student, so if you're a pro-life student, so pro-life student is going to have pro-life classes. That will be from evening 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So you'll be having a pro-life session. Maybe Prostho will be having 4 classes. So it will be 8 to 9 hours. And the integrated part of DM, maybe we may plan 2 or 3 classes. So it's going to turn around like 4 to 5 hours. So this is an extra part that the ProLab students are going to have a live interaction with a worksheet. So they'll be given a worksheet of questions, and the mentor is going to take a class of 2 hours along with the solving the worksheet. So mentor is going to make you to solve the worksheet in the live session. Even if you miss the live session because of some commitments or because of ill health or something, so ProLive students will get access to the recorded version of this ProLive classes also. Okay, so that's going to be an add-on. Okay, so coming to the sequence, like if you ask me the sequence, these are the mandatory things that you have to do during the first reading. But if you ask me the sequence, okay, the sequence goes like this. Okay, I want you to start with smart video on the website first. So because like I'm not very sure like how far you are good with the concept and how far you are good with the subject. Maybe if you're a topper, if you have done very well or extraordinary, then maybe the concepts may be strong, so it will be easy for you to understand. But considering a below average student or considering a student like me, okay, so I strongly recommend you to start with a smart video, because smart video is going to give you a good glance of the important areas, a good glance of the concepts, a good glance of the content straight away from the standard textbook. So this concept is more important. So it acts as a basement. Like for example, like if you're building a stairs, okay, for example, like stair 1, 2, 3, 4, like 10 stairs you're building. The most important thing in this building is the basement. So basement will be laid by the smart video, okay, laid by the smart video. And I strongly recommend students don't write heavy notes when you're watching the smart video for the first time. So don't write the running notes when you're watching the smart video for the first time. So when you're watching the smart video for the first time, try to understand the concepts, try to understand the areas where the mentor is stressing. So thereby which you can understand what are the important areas and you can understand the concept. So once you understand the concept, then you can write a short notes. If you're writing a running notes, the running notes is going to be too heavy. But if you're writing a short notes after understanding the entire topic, then the things will be easy for you to read and understand, because smart video will be available for you throughout your preparation time. The same video will be there. Okay, we don't have a time limit like few other apps which has a time limit that you can watch once or twice. We don't have such time limit. So whenever you want to access a smart video will be there for you. Okay, I don't want you to write heavy notes. Okay, right, just try to move on and try to understand the concepts. Building the basement is more important when you're watching a smart video. So my first checklist is smart video. Then I want you to jump into the second checklist, that is your dental pulse synopsis or your PP book synopsis part. Maybe PP books is going to have a combination of MCQs plus synopsis. Okay, but I want you to check more on the synopsis part. Okay, so there's a customized condensed synopsis part so that you can understand the things very easily. Okay, so this is the second thing. Third thing, I want you to solve the MCQs. Okay, of the particular topic. Like you have started a particular topic, solve the MCQs from any of these two sources or both of this. Try to solve the MCQs, understand the MCQs. Then fourth one is I want you to attend the evening activity. Some or other things will be like an add-on. Like evening activity is something like it's going to make your preparation more comfortable. It's going to make your preparation more aesthetic. Like something like evening activity of half an hour or 40 minutes is something like a finishing and polishing on your restoration. So you do everything. Cutting cavity is something like watching a smart video. Then you finish the cavity. Then you start mixing the cement or filling the composite, curing, and everything is done. Final part is like the add-on, like the finishing and polishing will be done by your WhatsApp activity. And finally, a topic-specific exam is going to tell you. Means your mentor is going to tell you and check, and he's going to give a rating out of 10 how far your restoration looks, and he's going to approve the restoration. So that approving of restoration, getting a rating or getting a score is giving a topic specific exam, right? So this is the fifth part. So this sequence I want you to follow. Okay, but I told you, right, it's always important that we have to follow the rule of 21 days. Okay, so anything new pattern, the approach of reading is new, the understanding the concepts is new. Okay, so maybe theory exam approach is different, Viva approach is different, but reading for an entrance examination, let it be a NEET, let it be an INICT, or you're planning to go for INBD, or you're planning to go clear the international license exams, whatever it is, the approach of reading for an MCQ based exam is going to be different. I hope this video is useful. Okay, so let's start Prostho and DM with a positive mindset. If you have any doubts or concerns, you can always open to ping us on our regular WhatsApp numbers, so that we will come in touch with you. If you want to have a pre-preparation talk before you start your proceedings for the preparation, we are always open. You can ping us, block a particular slot of 5 or 10 minutes, so the mentors are here open to talk with the students before they start their preparation. Or if you have any ups and downs in the preparation, you're always open to interact with your mentors. Okay, so by the time we finish this DM in combination with prosthetics, I strongly believe that your seniors are going to finish their final exam, and maybe from next exam, the 100% of focus of all the mentors of Team MDS CONQUER will be on you. So this month is a golden month of transformation. Okay, because things will get speed up, things will get more focused. We may start reaching you, we may start interacting with you more. Okay, and the team has planned to reach you in your respective colleges, a few of you in their respective colleges, and we are planning to interact with you to make it more effective and more impactful. Okay, so as of now, signing off, Dr. Srikanth from Team MDS CONQUER. Take care, study well, and all the best.